Hey guys, I'm back with another rig showcase. This time I'm going to show you my new rig, the version 3. I did rename the rig, so it's not SKIITT anymore. It's PixeL rig because it fits more to my name. And yeah, it sounds a bit better. And now I don't get all these questions about what does SKIITT stand for, and it doesn't stand for anything. So yeah, so you can buy the rig on the sellfy page, which I will set up after this video, and you can just re-download it in the tab of my purchases in sellfy. So that's how you, because the updates are free again, so that's how you get it. And it still will be 10 euros, so I think it's not that bad, not cheap but not too expensive. So yeah, I'll get in the rig. So you've got this folder, PixeL's character rig, and you have these links just for sellfy and the YouTube, and just all the update stuff. So here you have all the items in the rig. I did add a bit more items like light rooms and the head preset. So that's for extruding. So you like last rig showcase I did of the version 2.6, I showed you how to make a head, but I thought you don't have to do it because this will save a lot of time, and this one is better UV mapped. So yeah, we've got these items, also the textures. So you've got the Lightroom, just the Lightroom, which is on my sellfy page, the free one, I think. Yeah, it's the free one. And you've got the bootstrap edited. It's kind of like Souls bootstrap Lightroom. It's a bit edited, and you've got the rig and the backup for it, and this is the lib4d file with all this stuff in it. So open the lib4d. This might take a while. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, you've got all these items. Also rendering preset, the render settings. So you've got all the textures with different skins, and the head preset, the Lightroom. I'll just go through the Lightrooms first, and maybe the head preset. So this is just my Lightroom. It's a really bad one, but yeah. This one has a background with all the dots, and you can disable the background, like render it with infinite. It has a background if you render it. You can change colors here. So yeah, then you've got the bootstrap edited one. It's just like Souls, as you see. It's a bit changed here. You've got a lock it, and it's got the same lights, but it's got a different background, so the lighting is a bit different. You have to render it. Got this thing on. I'll make a render of it at when I've finished the rig. So this is just the head preset, and it's perfectly UV map, so you don't have to UV map it yourself. You just copy this in there and change the skin of it. Stuff. So how's the rig here? As you can see, the texture isn't there, just because it's a lip 4D and I couldn't fix it. So what you do is go to content browser, textures. You also click on the square here, and you'll get the Userdata, and you drag the Steve 2 into the skin tab thingy, and you get this. I've still got this problem with the textures and materials. If you I always put them in a layer that's named textures show, and it's locked. Yeah, it disables. You can see these textures, but if I put them in a lib 4D, the rig, and I open it again, that layer is gone and the textures are shown. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe you guys know, you could tell me. It just looks a bit better, but for now you can just make a new layer, select all these, drag them in there, and click on this one. Manager, you click on it, it goes away. So I'll start with the bottom, like everyone does. So you've got this main control. Just every rig has it. It moves the whole rig. Then you got these feet. Still just both my friends' feet. For sure gonna add weighted fence feet in the next version of the rig, the version 4. So these fence feet are better than the last one. Just doesn't snap to the ground all the way, but they're better. They do snap here all the way, and the leg does stretch all the way. It stretches, and it's a rigid band. I would say they're perfect, but they're not. I try to fix it many times, but I can't get them perfect. But if you don't really notice it from a far distance, so yeah, I didn't bother with it. Maybe you guys do, but I'll fix it probably in the next version. So same for this one. It has a lock on 9 degrees, so it doesn't bend further. Oops. Got this control. This moves the leg, the top of the leg. If you don't like the position of the leg, you just do that. You can't rotate it a bit. Same for this one, as you can see. So yeah, that were the legs. Just like last time. So you've got this main root control. This moves the legs a bit and the whole upper body. You can rotate it and move it. So then this is the new thing. The hips. You've got a hip control now. It's a bad hip control, but yeah. I try to make something like a hip, and this is weighted, and I didn't weight it good, so that's why it looks so bad. But it gives you the feel of a hip, and it bends a little bit. It doesn't do anything when you move it. So yeah, those were the hits. You can play with it, like when you move the leg, and you just do it like this a bit. So yeah, you can just do very little stuff with it, not much, but it's there to stay. Just the same body bend control, just normal. So yeah, just like last time. Then we've got the arms. The arms have a lot more features on it. I did add a lot more. So first off, you have got this control. Just rotates and moves the whole arm, just like last time. And then you've got this control. You slide it up and down. On the x-axis, you make an Alex arm. You don't have to put an Alex skin. It just shrinks the arm down. So even though you've got a Steve skin, you can just make Alex arms with it. Then we've got this wrist. They're weighted wrists, not really good. They don't look good without what's it called, subdivision on it, smooth mesh. So you don't really twist it that far. You're not this far because it doesn't look good. It's this cause I still got this fingers as an it's a different object, so that's why. I think I'm gonna add fingers still in the next version, but just different, so they will be, yeah, I think only riggers will understand what I'm meaning. Yeah. So the fingers, they bend different in the last version. When you slide this out, this will bend and this would bend, but now just the first bend will bend and then the other one. And if you want to rotate the fingers, you just slide it like to the sides. And I recommend using this when it's like you slide it out, because that looks the best. That's just all for the all fingers. And then you've got the thumb. It's a shorter thumb than the last one. Yeah. And you've got this control. This control bends the arm. It's got a weird stretch in it. It's a position stretch, not a bone stretch. I'll fix this in another version. Yep. So then you've got the tools, which are a new thing. You've got, when you click on this round thingy box, you've got the Userdata. In the Userdata are a tool rack and a tool type. So when you select tool rack, you've got you can change the tool type. Yeah. You can switch between the different tools. So you've got first the hoe, and then the shovel, the axe, the pickaxe, and the sword. And when you select the tool type, first it's wood, then it's stone, then it's iron, diamond, and gold. And if you slide a tool rack, the material will be the same. So I've included it because some people use tools a lot, and now you don't have to take tools from a different rig or a different pack, and you've got to like work your way through the rig and put them in there. Just a lot of work. And this is the same for the other arm. So yeah, let's do the head. The head. We've got this control. Every rig has them. Like almost every rig. I don't know if every rig has them. I'm back, guys. Just had to do something. So yeah, we were at the mouth, right? Yeah. So this is a new mouth. Like it opens differently. It only opens and closes the bottom jaw. It doesn't open at the top anymore, because that's how a real mouth works. Just move this controller in the control panel, you open and close the mouth. You can also select these bottom ones and open it. It only doesn't change open and closes the teeth. So yeah, then you can change them individually. Smile. Just one thing, teeth look weird. Like this one gets striped and this one doesn't. That's just a messed up thing in the espresso, but when you render it out, it'll be fine. So yeah, you can make a smile like this and move the smile with this controller up to here. And then you've got these dimples control. Makes the sides of the mouth go inwards in the face. And then you've got the smile. When you slide this, it doesn't look good at all. So when you use this, I recommend you selecting these two and rotating them like this, and do the same for the other. And then it looks normal. Like, no, it still doesn't look really good. Yeah. Yeah, that was the mouth, I think. Wait, no, there's something in the mouth. There's the tongue, a new tongue. It's a realistic Minecraft tongue. You can click this control and slide it out, and when you rotate that control, it rotates the tongue. I really like tongues like this, like these. It's just not that huge and big and blocky like most rigs have. I thought you can. No, you can't scale it. So yeah. Then you've got the teeth. Just the teeth control. Yeah. And all these controls have PSI reset on it. So you just click PSR and it resets. And with the mouse you drag it up and it'll be fine again. So that was the mouth. And you've got these different parts of the control panel. These mostly are pupils, and these two are extra stuff. So you select these two, and there's the pupil, where it looks, and these two are the size of the pupil. And then you've got the separation of the pupils. Yeah, it's just mostly every rig has them. So yeah, not too much to explain there. Then you've got these two sliders. This slider makes the body female, and it doesn't look good without smooth meshing. So just put smooth mesh on if you want it. And if you want to have a really, this looks more female, like this with LX arm. That's what I do all the time if I have a schemo skin. So yeah, you have little boob, bigger. I don't have put in magnets boob. Don't think they look good. So then you've got this control, and as you can see, it moves the head up, the top of the head, and that is for the video viewer option. So if you move this up, no wait, I'll go with that in when I go into the user data, because there are more options for it. And you've got so for then you've got this yellow arrow, and when you select it, you select the whole part of the control panel. You can move it, like if this arm is in the way, you can select those things. You just click on that and drag it away. So yeah, and then you've got the left part of the control panel. So these red and blue parts are for the eyebrows. So these two, as you can tell, they're for the movement of the eyebrow and the rotation. And yeah, if you select these two also at the same time, and do more movement with it, because they move up and down also. Yeah, these are just the bends of eyebrow. These are the slant, like, I don't know, it's a taper, I think. No, it's a shear. They shear the eyebrows. You've got them for the both. So yeah, just simple eyebrows, not many features in them. Then you've got the eyelids. All these are for the eyelids. All these. These two for the top. Slant, angry, sad, angry. These are for the top. I don't know. What's it called? It's just the cheek for the bottom, but at the top. That's what I call them, because I don't have a really good name for them. And these are the cheeks for the bottom. Then you've got the bottom eyelids, move up and down. If you want double pupils, you slide these all the way down, maybe a bit less, something like this. If you turn the double pupils on, and you've got double pupils, and you've got the top eyelids. The eyebrows go with them. They don't close all the way. Just doesn't move these. No, they close. And then you've got this control. This is for if you wanna just if you don't like the precision of the eyes and the eyebrows, or if you have a female skin, just select this one, moving down, not all the way. you drag these down, you have double pupils, and like most girl skins have eyes all the way down. So yeah, that's what I added. That was all the control panel, I guess. Yeah, that were the control panels. So then you've got the user data. So you click on this one, it's square with a skin on it. You've got the user data with customization features, this deformation of the mouth. I can show you with skin, like for example the pigment skin. Now the mouth has deformation, and now the deformation is off. So the texture doesn't stretch with it. Looks smooth. Yeah, that's the deformation. And this is just the skins. You've got to have 1.8 skins for it to work. Then you've got fingers. You can turn them off. That's if you want to extrude the last part. Because if you've got fingers, you can't really extrude the last part. It's a bit difficult because they're separate objects. So just turn them off. You've got this. You click on it and extrude. Yeah, those are fingers, and then you've got smooth mesh. Just smoothens out everything, and it also smooths out the boobs. Yeah, and this is the wrist look a lot better with smooth mesh. Not as good, but it looks better. So when I mostly use wrists, I turn off fingers, because when you've got fingers on a smooth mesh on, it still looks a bit strange because the fingers don't have the smooth edges on them. Because that's just a pain in the ass to just cut all, and so I didn't do that. If you've got smooth mesh, I just recommend you turning fingers off, just like I do. Yeah, and then you've got the fancy feet. So normally you've got fancy feet on, fancy feet, and if you like have someone sitting like this, like this, it's weird with fancy feet. So that's when because you can't really rotate these fancy feet. I tried to make them like these, but it's just a mistake I made in the beginning of making the rig. So just turn this off, and it turns off the fancy feet. Yeah. So that's what you can use. We've also got this body second layer. It's just a second layer for the whole body. For example, this one has a body second layer. It just looks like the regular Steve skin. Like this is without the second layer, and this is with second layer. I've also I haven't UV mapped this body second layers correctly, because I didn't know these parts. of the skin were used for second layer. I only thought these two at the top and the side of the body were used for second layer. So they're actually the legs are the same and the arms are the same. So yeah, that were all the customization option of Autoweight. I shrink down the Userdata, by the way. I just added a bit more options, but there are less options than the last rig because I have more in the control panel and on the body parts. So you've got the pupil options. First you've got regular, and you click on this and you can select non-regular, double pupils, and gradient pupils. And then you've got the options for glares on pupil, and that works for all. Then you've got that were all the pupil types. I saw a lot of comments on my last rig review, and they asked for like they said beautiful eyes, and I don't know what they meant, but they meant these glares, and they liked them of my version 2 rig. Yeah, I again didn't add them, so I'm sorry for that. Yeah. So you've got the eyebrows. You've got again none. And when you've got no eyebrows, the control panel for the eyebrows turn up. It's also that's not for pupils. Okay. These turn off. You've got regular and female, and then you've got only these two options. So yeah, it's the female. Then we've got monobrow, and it also hasn't got any controls because it got these controls. You've got this middle control that moves the whole monobrow. I keep forgetting names of all those things. I usually name them as in English, but for some reason when I record I forget all the names. I've got a hard time remembering them. So you've got this bend control. And you've got this middle bend control. Just a regular eyebrow, monobrow. A friend of mine made this new type of monobrow, but he's got one control, and when he slides that, it just when you slide it to the left or right, like when it's moved up, the middle part moves up, but when you slide it to the right part moves up, and it just looks really smooth. I tried to add it in this version, but I didn't, since it's basically copying it from others. Yeah, it was really complicated, so I didn't add it. But it's a really cool feature. Yeah. So with the female eyebrows, you can use these, and in combination with the double pupils. And with double pupils, you can move these down like this, and then move these, the whole eye and shit down, and you move the mouth down. So now you've got a girl skin. Yeah, that's how you get a girl skin. Then you've got the teeth. You can shoot with the teeth. So first off, you have these one. It looks as if they're two different. They're the same. So these are regular. You've got no teeth. Regular, which they're by default on. You've got cartoon. When you've got cartoon, they're both with these stripes. And yeah, then these stripes show up, but in the regular they don't. As you can see. So don't complain about that. If you see that, it's not a bug or anything, it's just a messed up espresso. And I didn't know how to fix it, so I just left it as it is. And the result is basically good. So yeah, so you've got these second layers. You've got the auto extruded, pre auto extruded second layer. There's just this, like whatever skin you put on there, it automatically extrudes it. So that's just something that's useful. And then you've also got the offset of this of the the extrusion. You've got the really small extrusion. You can make it more. It's just what you like. And I like thick hair, so that's what I use. And you've got the normal second layer, just the non-extruded second layer. Yeah. The bottom part of the face switched around. I think it's not a UV map error, just the skins. It's an error with the skins. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, you've got the tongue on and off. If you don't like the tongue, where it is. So yeah, that's what it's about. So this is for the villager. You've got the villager nose. You can turn it on, and that's where you've got this slider. Also, I don't recommend a lot of stuff in this rig. It's just so you don't mess up. Because when you move this up, the second layer and the head part, which are on top, they move up. So there's just something which isn't really good. But just if you can disable it for now, then you can turn on the monobrow, and now it just looks like a real villager. So now you can put on the villager skin. Look at it. Isn't it cool? I really like this. Sometimes I just mess with a rig and I changed it to a villager just cause I can. So I think it looks really funny. We've got the nose pen if you want to make it jiggle. Yeah. Those are all the facial features. Then you've got all the colors. So you've got this pupils 1, and when you turn on the doubled up gradient, it's the color that's on top. So if you've got 2 different color pupils, double pupils, you can this. changes the top part, changes the bottom. Then you've got the eyebrows. You can change the color. Just you select the hair part and just what you want. You've got the eyes. Oh no, these are teeth. Sorry, my bad. Now they're black. You've got the eyes. It's the inner eye. You've got the inner mouth color. It's the inner mouth. And then you've also got the gums. The gums are they're from the teeth, the top, the really top chip part of the teeth. I don't know what's called. Yeah, what it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you don't like gums, you just you've got the white teeth. You change the gums to white, and you don't have gums. Yay! Yeah, you can also change the tongue to a black tongue. Then you can disable all the head. Not everything disables off the head. Just run connections in Espresso again, but it's good enough. Like when you want to extrude something on the top of the body, I also always go into the head and have a trouble selecting the parts I want to extrude. So that's what it's before I start extruding, I just disable the head or the arms or the legs. Like when I want to extrude the body, I just only select the body and extrude it. It's pretty useful. Then you've got the armor, which I added. You've got the helmet, chest piece, pants, and boots. So yeah, these are all the parts. If you change the color, as you see here, the color to C stands for color to 250. It will be gold. And if you change the saturation, that's where the S stands for, to -100, it changes to iron. And when it's all just regular, it's diamond. You change the color. So yeah, just this is I just added this. Some features don't work, like the boobs. I didn't add them. So if you've got a slider for boob, let me rephrase that. If you've got female skin and you want boobs and also armor, the armor doesn't make boobs because like armor is a solid thing, and wool makes I've never seen someone that made armor shaped like with boobs. So I just pretended to be realistic, so I didn't add them. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much all the Userdata. So like I've got Autoweight in it. Yeah, Autoweight. I'll show you most of you probably know how Autoweight works, but I'm still gonna show you. You've got this tab, body part Autoweight, and it's got all the body parts, except for the head, because it isn't weighted. You've got all these body parts, and you just these unlock the polygon, and you also disable the smooth mesh. So now you can select them, and I'm gonna extrude something for the body, for example, like this. You're just gonna select this, and you hit D, just normal still. You change the offset to 1. Like now it's extruded. But look, nothing broke. Doesn't bend. That's because it isn't weighted yet. So first, what you want to do is, because if you want smooth mesh, it looks like this, and that's what you do first. I just turn off smooth mesh again and go into line selection mode, and I right click and go to knife, and the mode I change to loop, and then I just go like this, like all these parts. I basically cut these parts. So if I cut these parts, and the edges will get smooth. So that's like I've cut this now. So if you're going to the Userdata and turn on smooth mesh, you can see this looks much nicer than this. But that's why you cut. And when you've done all the cutting, you click on torso out of the way and click initialize, and then it works. It weighted again. That's same for all the bar parts. I'm not gonna go over that. I don't know how long we've been in this showcase. I hope not too long, but I'll just finish it off with some things. Yeah, that was the Autoweight. So that was basically. No, wait. There's one more thing. That's the. You go into content browser and that's the head preset. That's if you want to extrude something for the head. You just extrude it like this. Hit the apply. Wait, 180. Apply, and it's all perfectly UV mapped, so you don't have to UV map it like I told you in the last showcase of the rig. So yeah, that's. And if you've done the extruding on it, you go into the head and drag this head preset in head items, and now it will follow the head. So that's basically everything this rig has to offer. So yeah, I've got something to tell you guys. Like, my first paid rig I made is the version 2. It's called SKIITT version 2. it got pirated, and I got a little story for it um, in the like the updates and stuff. He got pirated, and it's this French guy, and I've contacted him, but he won't reply. He's got like 600 subs, and if he's got a tutorial on renders with my rig, and there are these people in his comments, and they ask for the rig, and like a normal person would just say, no, I'm not gonna give you it because it's paid. But what he does is he gives a Skype to him, and he sends it over to Skype. So now like more than half of his subscribers have my rig for free, my version 2. I'm glad it isn't my latest version though, my version 2.6 or this version, because that would be just a complete wreck and shit. So what I'm just gonna do now, because he pirated it, is I'm not gonna update from the version 2 to version 2.6 anymore, because it's already not in my store anymore, so you can't download it. So if you've got it now, you have pirated it, because I've sent all the updates to my version 2.6 to all the people that have bought it. So don't go ask for me to update it to 2.6, because then you've just gotta buy it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna update it anymore, the version 2 to version 2.6. I really hope that guy who pirated my rig won't pirate this one, because I don't know what to do then, because I put a lot of work in these rigs. Like for example, some people rig really fast. I don't. I just take time for my rigs, and I don't. Some things I don't know, so it takes more time. So it takes me like a month or 3 to finish the rig. So when someone pirates it, it's just a huge shock for me. It's just something I'm really proud of, and I've put a lot of effort into it. And if that gets pirated, it just gets out there for free. It's just not it's big. My rigs are big because I need money. Yeah, it's not that I want to be rich or something. It's I try to save up money for a new computer, or just if I need money, that I have money. And for example, I'm saving up for to meet some friends I've made on the internet. So that's why I mainly just sell this rig. Yeah. So if you, I've got a few comments saying like 10 euros. Are you insane? And why paid? Just I need the money to save it up so I can meet my friends, and just people who inspired me to do this, and who have helped me quite a lot throughout the years. So yeah, that was just something I had to tell you guys. So what you could do with this rig is make renders like these with the Lightroom. So I've made it. This will be like kind of the thumbnail for this video. So when if you can render this out, it will take a while. But I think it looks pretty good. Not the best, but I like it. I'm really proud of this one. Yeah, I'm gonna end this rig showcase in a bit. And also thank you a lot for so many subs. I think I'm on 170 subs right now, and I've got a lot of views. Like my last showcase had I think almost 6,000 views. But thank you a lot for that. Yeah, this is the final result, what you can do with a rig of mine. I think I'm gonna end it there. I'll put a link to the rig download in the description. Hope you enjoy everything you can make with the rig. And yeah, goodbye.